Well, you now join me on a Harley Street 750. I'm on a assisted ride. I've got the owner of the shop behind me. From Robin Hood. From Robin Hood Harley. I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone with the riding position. Yeah, but okay. First Harley ever. First thing I say, the seat is supporting my backside. Lovely. That's me, I can see. In the mirrors. Right, I don't like having an assisted ride because I feel really rushed all the time. Okay, so 750 twin, water cooled, which is quite rare for a Harley. Also 6 gears. Quite torquey. And what you can hear, that's the Vance & Hines pipe that it's got on. Let's get this down. Vance & Hines pipe with the baffle in. It sounds quite nice, so nice little rasp. I really cannot see a thing out of these mirrors though. I'm not comfortable with that. Okay, yeah, so a little bit disappointed I wasn't allowed out on it on my own, but obviously this bike is kind of like a week old. This is like sitting in an armchair. It's lovely. I just take it very steady. I've only been doing roundabouts quite slow, you know, so, and it's a Friday afternoon, so the traffic's diabolical. Yeah, lovely little seat. I've seen a lot of people are saying that the pegs scuff quite easily on these. I've not done it yet. It's a little bit jerky pulling away. I don't know if that's me or not. Now, I've got to get used to putting my foot forward, behind me. Here we go. I'm so used to putting my feet forward and not right out to the side of my bike. It's so different. Very smooth, very quiet gearbox. A lot of the Sportsters that I've seen about, they're really, really noisy. Handlebars position, very nice. Okay, so it turns very nice. Just that little bit of movement on the bars is, you know, turning good. The little bit of torque that I've been playing with, you know, you've seen me not, I haven't given it a handful or anything yet, but it's nice. It's nice. I've never ridden a belt-driven bike, so this is all very, very new to me. Those indicators don't move very far over, so I'm not quite sure if I've put it out or not. Back brake is very weak, not very good. Yeah, so there's a Brembo on the front now. Don't quite think I was in first there. Woo! This is hard. This is harder than what I'm used to, I must admit. I feel like an absolute badass though. I don't know if that's 180 from new. Okay. I just composed myself a little bit. I'm finding this very hard because it's so different to what I'm used to. Yeah, so I don't know if I've repeated myself or not. But it's now got a Brembo front brake, which it never used to have. But it's still a single disc, which does not fill me with confidence at all. Just, you know, seeing a single disc, it's just like, yeah. It doesn't matter what you ride now, you need two nice powerful calipers on the front and there's some decent discs, no matter what it is. Which brings me to another little topic, kind of tangent. If you've ever done a test ride before and you've been followed by a staff member of the shop, are you a little bit worried of really giving it a handful? Because they might say, what the hell are you doing, that's brand new. I'm a little bit here because it's, while they're welcoming, it's a very cliquey kind of scene, isn't it? Harley Davidsons, or can be, depending on who they are, the people. It does sound good though. You position your feet's nice, it's nice and straight down. Just put your feet flat down. I'm burning my leg a little bit on the exhaust. Okay, getting used to it a little bit now, I like that. Would have liked to take some bends a little bit more, but yeah, so go back to the pegs. A lot of people say there's no metal on the pegs at all on the outside, so if you scuff them, you're scuffing the rubber. Obviously that's not going to be very long lasting, but you can pay £90 and buy some official Harley ones if you want, or you can just go on eBay and get some very flash looking generic ones. You wait there, missus, thank you. Very quick to turn, very nice. I'm surprised by this actually. You know, just little dodging manholes and stuff like that, it's quite good. Yeah. This is by no means a thrashing around type of bike. If it's an introductory into Harley that you want, this is great. This is what drew me to this, because I saw it was coming on sale here. It's been on sale overseas for a year or something, and yeah, it's great. I mean, the base price, the base cash price for the black, it's called Vivid Black, I think that's the one I'm on, is 5,795, but any other colour is £6,000. And yeah, a Harley, let's just get this straight, it's a Harley Davidson for £6,000, okay? Now, and then what's an MTO7? About 5.5, 6.5? Now you gotta wonder, what do you actually want? I mean, for that kind of money, you can have it as a second bike. It's so cheap, you know. If you're so inclined, anyway. One thing I say, you can probably see this dash is very, very basic. You've got a digital, what is it, odometer, trip gauge. I think you can change it to a fuel gauge. Let's have a look. Might be a trip. Yeah, trip A, trip B, total miles. So no fuel gauge, no rev counter, just your speedo. And the needle on the speedo is actually quite thick. So it's not, you're not going to have the pinpoint accuracy, which is, I mean, well, I'm splitting hairs here. I think I very, very nearly bought a bobber for my first bike, but after doing lessons on a Bandit, I decided not to. Yeah, that's talky. I can't find any power statistics for this, but I think that the torque's around about between 50 and 60 newton meters. Yeah, it is what it is. It's the basic standard Harley Davidson. I'm doing 50. It's got like a little tiny bikini screen around the headlight, which is taking the wind off my head a little bit. I'm doing 50 now, and I'm not getting thrashed about, but it's mainly on my shoulders that I'm getting the wind. Tiny little neutral light. What I like that, it's not like a bulb. You can just see the letter itself. Very, very small idiot lights on this. It's good. It's good. Obviously with Harley Davidson, you're kind of buying into the whole scene, as it were. Bit of trouble I'm having. Every time I go to pick my feet up, I'm folding the pegs up, and they're staying up, they're not in spring. That is very juddery. That could be because it's a belt, I don't know. A lot of vibration going on there. Now he said we'll just go to Loudham. We're at Loudham. Let's just turn around in this pub. Try some slow manoeuvring. Oh god, it's like loading all over again, this is. Okay, so slow I'm doing okay. Oh, I should have gone down that a bit, never mind. It's what I mean, I've always wanted to ride one, it's what I thought, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it turns a lot easier than I thought it would. I thought it'd be really heavy on the bars. It's not at all. It's really not. So, yeah, it's nice. It's just take a little getting used to. Yeah. No, I couldn't get it out of gear then. I still can't get it out of gear. I feel like I have to impress him with my riding because I've been made to come out with somebody else. That guy's lovely. It's I suppose it's just the whole situation. Oh, there's a squeal off the brakes. I guess because they're new. Oh. Yeah, got it. Right. I just cannot see anything on those mirrors. I just can't, no matter how I can put them. Spitting a little bit of rain. Okay, what can I say about the Harley? I'm sure this is going to be a low insurance group. I really haven't prepared for this ride. I've only had like 2 weeks as well. But yeah, lovely introduction into Harley. I mean, I would assume, I don't know, are they trying to get people in on a budget? You know, I know I would definitely put off by the price of different Harleys. You know, when you're talking like 12 grand and stuff, it's just not even anywhere near my league of financing stuff. But yeah, that's by the by, that's just your own circumstance, isn't it? But so yeah, I'm really liking this. The clutch is hard. I mean, it's still getting running, but it might even be a dry clutch. I'm not quite sure because it seems just very aggressive. What else have I covered? Yeah, 6-speed box. Obviously thousands of accessories you can buy, and t-shirts and teddy bears that you can put to it like everybody else does. I don't know if there's a trike version yet, and I've noticed I've had probably 200% more pedestrians look at me. It's just one of those things, isn't it? It's just, they're over 100 years established, Harley Davidson. It's just, oh my god, it's a Harley. Even to people who just aren't even into bikes at all, they know and recognise it. So you kind of paying for the prestige. I don't know how much like the XV950 and stuff by Yamaha is. I'll have to have a look into that. But I used to work with somebody who owned a Fat Boy. He said, I saved up for years and years and years, bought the Fat Boy outright, and I hated it. He said, I hated it, it wouldn't turn, do this, do that, didn't do what he liked, so he ended up buying a Kawasaki. Now I don't know what it would have been, it might have even been a drifter, but he said it just, you know, it felt safe compared to the Fat Boy. Now, that's what's bringing me on to what I'm about to talk about. It's just brakes. The rear brake, it's not good. It's not good enough. Front brake, like I say, it might be a Brembo caliper, but if you've got shite pads that are OEM and shite discs, then you're not. There's nothing to brag about, is there? And there's only one disc. That's the only thing I'm gonna, that's gonna concern me. Yeah, they're designed for cruising and stuff like that, and the speed only goes up to 110. But do you want one disc stopping you at 110? There is a pillion seat on. I don't know if it's an extra or what. I didn't see, but I don't think this has got one on that I'm riding. I think this is about as far forward as I'd like my feet. My feet are directly under my knees, if that makes sense, from where they are now. I'd feel it's making me feel a little like I've not got full control at a slow speed. A little windy today. I hope to God this is getting picked up. See, now if I had the money, I'd just buy this and then learn how to ride it properly and put up with its downsides of speed and stuff like that, because I'm comfortable, it turns well. It would just literally be a Sunday afternoon, want a bit of a pose, want to go somewhere not far. Well, I don't pose, that sounds terrible. There's no bar ends on this, no bar end weights, and personally, I'm making do now, but I always have like the width of my little finger over the bar end as just a little bit of, I don't know whether it's probably really wrong, but a little reassurance that I can at least close the throttle and grip with my little finger, and I'm not going to, I don't know, if there's ever like a slide on the rear and my hand isn't just going to go with it. I always get that kind of little safety trigger, as I call it, like when you're in the bar, you have your little finger under the bottom of the glass, safety trigger. Starting to get a little bit of a numb bum now. I've only got jeans on, not even Kevlar jeans, which is quite naughty, but I've come straight from work. Which, considering how long they expect you to be sat on one of these, not great. That was a culture change, and that was silky smooth. I sound like a fucking radio DJ. I don't know if anybody else has cottoned onto it, but I don't know if it seems that all the demo bikes, they get an aftermarket exhaust. See, the old guys love a Harley. Which reminds me, folks, no open face helmets. No way. If you saw my last video, you'll know why. I think that's for That was probably third. I think that's the young lad I stopped to have a chat to the other day as well. There's a guy just picking up his new one. Just seen him in there. Okay, so next time you're going to join me on a Piaggio MP3. Woo-hoo. I wish this all go away.